because unfortunately she's got some other stuff on. And I've been a member of 1N, this group, for 18 months. And they say for somebody to buy from you, whether it's a product or service, they need to know, like, and trust you. I've never really spoken purely about what I do. I've done like various different other things. And I thought, if after 18 months you don't know me a bit, or like me, or trust me just a bit, then I'm doing something a little bit wrong. So I am actually going to talk through some of the products that I do sell. Selling when I started working with Forever was something that I was really, really uncomfortable with. I was a physio in private practice, but at heart, I was an NHS physio. And people would leave my clinic, come back to my private clinic, come back the next week and say, you know, I didn't pay you last week. So I had a real issue with taking money from people. However, when you run a business and you have a good product or a good service, you know, that's what you're providing. So I had to get over it pretty quick. So I am going to go through, I've literally just grabbed loads of products because I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. So this is quite off the cuff, but it's what I do most days. So as I said in my little bit of blurb in my 60 seconds, I'm doing quite a lot of kind of online or face-to-face health chats, consultations. But a lot of the people that I work with aren't physios. Some are, some aren't. A lot of people I work with have no previous experience in health. So what I'm going to do is talk you through a few products in the next like 5, 6, 7 minutes, then give you a chance to ask any questions you might have, either with regards to these products or any kind of health issues, like do you have something for this? Do you have something from that? Either you or someone you know. I'm not a doctor, okay? I will always say go see the doctor if it's something I think a doctor needs to give you advice on. And one thing I will say is aloe vera is an amazing product. It's been used for thousands of years. It is not a cure-all, okay? If you have something wrong with you, go see a doctor, okay? I can advise you. I can't cure you, okay? And anybody that works with Forever that tells you differently, don't listen to them, okay? Forever has some amazing properties. So you can drink aloe vera and you can put it on your skin. Aloe is naturally anti-inflammatory, it's naturally pain-killing, it's really, really good at helping healing. So if you drink it, it can help with kind of digestive health, calm down any gut issues, heal the tissues from kind of your nose, your throat, all the way down, out the other end. So it can help with digestive disorders, any kind of inflammatory digestive disorders. But you need to get the right advice. It's not just a case of get a product and start taking loads of it. Depending on what the issue is that you're trying to improve, you might need various amounts, okay? And so that's what we work very closely with someone when they uses the products to make sure they're using them in the right way. Okay, so some of you I know have bought products from me and had some great results. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm going to give you a whistle-stop tour of maybe 6 or 7 products that I use on a daily basis and have been using for the last 14 years. So I know some of you know that you can drink aloe vera. It is great for those things I just mentioned, but it's also got 75 known ingredients. It's a fab vitamin, mineral. It's full of enzymes. Cute naughty puppy coming in. It's great for animals as well. Dogs, horses, cats. It helps them in just the same way as it does with people. So it's a really great health tonic and it can help with all the things I just mentioned. This tastes like plant. If you like plant, you're fine with it. Cross between kind of germaline and grapefruit. I won't make it out to be anything it's not. Stella, I love the aloe vera drink. I know Stella's a real advocate for these products. You just got to get it down you. If you've drunk tequila or anything really horrible, this is a breeze. This is 99.7% pure inner leaf aloe gel. So we don't have a competitor that sells a product like this. We grow more aloe than anyone else in the world, so we can put more aloe. Ness, we okay with it? We grow more aloe than anyone else, so we, you know, these key products are unrivaled. However, if you want something nicer, we've got mango, cranberry, is our aloe berry nectar, and we also have an aloe peaches. And so these are 85% because obviously the company have had to take out some of the pure aloe and put some of the fruit juice in. So there, if you've got a bit more of a sweeter palate. So who do you know that wants better health, digestion, gut health, energy, skin? But also, and I haven't had time to take these out of the pack. These are a slightly different bottle because it's a slightly different product. It's aloe vera gel, just the same. But it's got glucosamine and chondroitin in, which are joint compounds. So this is what got me interested in the products when I was a physio. So anyone with wear and tear in their joints, arthritic joints, anyone that does a lot of running, boxing, rugby, fighting, as in like, well, any sort of fighting, I suppose. I meant like kickboxing, but you know, if it's pub fighting, that, you know, this will help as well. Not with the fighting, you know what I mean? I'm digging a hole. So that's the same, but it's more for the wear and tear arthritis. Aloe, because it helps with the immune system, can also be really good with systemic conditions. So again, I don't want to make any medical claims, but we have lots of customers that have any systemic condition. So, you know, it can help with the symptoms of MS, Parkinson's, things like that. It's not going to get rid of the underlying problem at all. And everything's very personal to each person. Every product does come with a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you can try it, you can drink it all, drink 3 bottles and say, Tina, do you know what? Didn't do anything for me. Can I have my money back? And you have a full refund. No questions asked. Okay, so I'm just going to whiz through because I've got far too many here to talk about. Aloe vera jelly. This is essentially the same that's in that bottle. So it's like the inside of an aloe leaf, but without the mess. And this is great to put on your skin. So are you messaging me, Ness? Do you mind? Or do I ignore that? So it just keeps popping up on my screen. Do you mind? I'm trying to. I'm like, oh gosh, what have I done wrong? So this is great on anything on your skin. Aloe is known as the burns plant. So literally keep this in your first aid cupboard and then you just pop a bit on your skin. It's like a clear gel. I don't know if you can see, rub it in. It literally will take the pain away from a burn instantly, speed up healing of burns by quite a few days. And I had to Google this recently because my son's ex-girlfriend really had a bad burn on her arm and her mum's a GP, and I thought, geez, I need to know what I'm doing here. But it really did help. Cuts, scrapes, abrasions, insect bites, acne, breakouts on your skin, itchy ears, ear infection, whack a bit in, but go and see the doctor because you might need antibiotics. Aloe is also antifungal, antibacterial and antiviral, so it can help with skin conditions, but again, get things checked out by your GP. Aches and pains. This is quite a new product. We used to have our aloe heat lotion. We've now got something called aloe cooling lotion. Very similar. It kind of gives you a hot, cold feeling because it's got menthol, eucalyptus, aloe, so it's naturally anti-inflammatory, and something called MSM, which when I was a physio 15, 16 years back, MSM was something in the horse world, and people used to buy MSM kind of granules, put it in a bucket and then dunk their ankle in to help as an anti-inflammatory. It was used in various things, horses. Apologies, Stella, but I don't know much about horses, but we now have MSM products made for humans. You don't have to use the horse version. This is great for aches, pains, arthritic joints. If you're getting sore muscles being on the laptop all day, achy backs. My teenage daughter uses it at the time of the month when she's got tummy ache, backache. You can even dab it on your temples or your forehead if you've got a headache. It could be really soothing. So that's the cooling lotion. I haven't given you prices for any of these, but if you are interested, obviously just message me. I can send a brochure. And for everyone in the group, I do give very good discounts. We also have bee products. So bee pollen for energy. And bee propolis is an antiviral tablet. So this is really great to keep those viruses at bay. I've been taking this in quite high amounts since COVID kicked in, because bee propolis, when you look into it, has so many benefits with things like viruses. Again, not making any medical claims, but it's brilliant. We do a honey as well. Yeah, the honey's lovely. Thank you, Stella. I'm not really a honey fan, but I like our honey. It's very slightly different. I don't know whether it's a bit less sweet. And then how am I for time, Ness? Give me your fingers. You're going to have to either hold some fingers up or unmute. 5 left. Oh, I'm speaking at you really quickly, aren't I? Sorry, everybody. So that's the aloe lotion, the cooling lotion, propolis cream. So this is aloe vera jelly. So you get all of the benefits of the skin healing, anti-inflammatory, calms the skin, but also it's got a really rich moisturizer. And then that bee propolis, that antiviral product, which is like a natural antibiotic, natural antiviral in here. So this is great. Stella, I love this as well. It does smell lovely. So this is great for any skin conditions that are a bit dry or irritated. You can put the aloe jelly on and then this if you want, but this is really good for you think of any itchy skin conditions that need a little bit more moisture put back in. It's also great as a nappy cream. It's great. You can use it on your face. And it's also great for things, I've got customers with things like chickenpox and shingles, because the aloe naturally stops the itching. And then once the shingles have crusted over, you need to put a bit more moisture in. So I recommend the aloe jelly in the early stages, and then the propolis cream with some propolis tablets, because the antiviral benefits can actually benefit the shingles. Okay, so again, not making medical claims, go and see your doctor, but these things can be used in addition to whatever your doctor would recommend. Okay, so now I'll just talk about a few things that aren't aloe vera based. So who would like, the bee propolis can give you a kick, a bit of natural energy, but we also have something called Forever Therm, which gives you, it's not a bee product, it's a vitamin and mineral supplement, but it gives you that little kick. It's got things like green tea, guarana. Okay, so this is great. A lot of people use this, you know, mid-afternoon when they're having a bit of a lull, or before they go to the gym. And then I've got other people that really don't want any caffeine-y type things, and they go with the bee pollen. They do similar sort of things. I love these. Some people just like the Therm. It's a personal preference thing. Okay, I'm going to do three more, and then we'll just have a little chat. So multi-maca, do you know of any? It's suitable for men and women. So my ex-husband was a professional rugby player. He used to use this with the bee pollen before he played for extra energy and stamina. The multi-maca is great for stamina in all sorts of areas. So who do you know who is either at the time of life where they might not have quite as much energy as they would need, men or women? Who do you know that is hormonal? So menopausal women, teenage women. Maca is a Peruvian root product, and it can actually have an effect on the hormones of the body. Okay, so this is really, really great at those times of life. Okay, now men may have hormonal changes, I'm sure, and so this can be great in those situations, but it can just be used as a sports supplement. I've been giving this to my daughter since she was about 10 and a half, when she started to get those moody moments. We kind of throw the tub at each other at various times of the month and say, have you had yours? And then our deodorant. Okay, so you might think, oh, deodorant, what's aloe got to do with deodorant? Well, as aloe is naturally antibacterial, as long as your armpits are clean, the aloe will neutralize and stop that bacteria from smelling. Many deodorants have, men definitely need, I can only see the start of the sentences. All I can see is men definitely need that for their, so it's a massive, massive stick. So it literally goes all the way down to here. These are about £6, will last you a good 6 months. It's not got any aluminium salts in. So aluminium salts in deodorants can be quite bad for the body. And it's a deodorant, not an antiperspirant. Okay, so if you're somebody that just doesn't want to sweat, this isn't the product for you. However, your body should be allowed to sweat, and as long as you're clean, this will stop you smelling. It's a very neutral smell. I use it, my son uses it, my daughter uses it, and I'm pretty sure my ex-husband still uses it. And he's not one to like want to smell feminine in any way. So it's a very nice, neutral, fresh smell. And then, we have a new product. And I literally was gobbling one of these up just earlier. So these are gummies. Now, who's heard of gummies, like vitamins, mineral gummies? It's a big thing right now. And I wasn't really sure why we'd brought this out, because we've got a fantastic vitamin and mineral range, but it's because it's a completely vegan formula. So obviously all of our aloe drinks are completely vegan because it is a plant. Okay. A lot of our vitamins and mineral supplements are vegetarian, but not totally vegan. Obviously our bee products are definitely not vegan, whereas this is 10 vitamins and zinc added, and it's Forever Immune gummies, and they are absolutely delicious. Really, really lovely. I'd say they've got like an orangey tangerine smell, taste, sorry. They're literally like a wine gum. They are fab. So they are for adults. Okay, these aren't marketed for children to use. We have a kids vitamin that is specifically for children. Now we're just looking into if it's okay for children to use these, and it may be that they just have one a day rather than the recommended 2. So if you are looking for something for your children, I will need to look into that, but they're delicious and they've got all of the vitamins in there to support your immune system. So I have thrown a load of info at you there, more just to give you an idea of the sort of products that I have and the sort of things I can help people with. So joints, digestion, gut health, more energy, more clarity and focus, so you can like be a bit more awake and alert. And whether it's you or someone you know, I would love to have a chat. I had a lovely chat with Bav's wife last week, and I'm helping her with a few things that she has, that she's wanting to make some changes with. So yeah, someone needs to be ready and want to sort of make changes. I won't sell something to someone if they're not going to take it. So please don't say, can I buy this for my husband, my wife, my whatever, because 9 times out of 10, if you say to someone, I've put that in the fridge for you, I want you to drink it every morning, they won't drink it. They've got to put it in the fridge for themselves and make that decision for themselves. So thank you for listening. Sorry, I've been speaking at like 10 to the dozen, but was a bit last minute swapping with Dill. So I just thought I'd go with the flow. Any questions about anything at all? Products, health, physio stuff, I'm happy to answer. Go Stella.
It's not a question, but I just felt that I needed to share. I love the propolis cream. I use that first, and particularly for anything that might be likely to get infected, like a puncture wound. And the nice thing about the propolis cream is it doesn't sting quite the same. If you put the aloe vera gel on something that's raw, bless him, my dad had a fall the other day and took the skin off his elbow. So I've got the aloe first, which for anybody who doesn't know is a spray, because you don't necessarily want to be touching an open wound. I sprayed it. You should have seen his face. It was like,
it is very, it's almost like putting vinegar in a wound, because it's that kind of.
I did warn him. I did say to him, this is going to sting.
Yeah.
But it's healing up beautifully.
Yeah.
So
no pain, no gain.
Yes. So, and also I use the deodorant. You may not like this, but I use the deodorant on my horses as a fly repellent around their face.
I've got a customer that uses it on their dog's paws because they get irritated walking on hard surfaces. Right. So they've got one for themselves, one for the dog, and they just wipe it on the paws because it's easier than kind of getting the jelly or the spray, because you can literally just do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big block.
I wouldn't be without my aloe vera, either at home or down the yard. So it's great. Thank you.
Thank you, Stella. Yay, Laura. Oh yeah, we do an amazing, lovely lip balm as well.
Ready for all Zooms.
I've got a lip balm in like every bag I own. I'm like, there's a lip balm somewhere. There's always a lip balm.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that he's done a great job with Kira's skin. So Kira's like that teenagey, hormoney growth thing. Actually, you need to remind me about maca root, or what you said, maca, that one.
You're getting grumpy, Laura.
Yes, she is.
Hey. Oh, well, not you.
No, not me. I'm always smiley.
Okay, we'll catch up.
But yeah, you've done a great job with her skin, so thank you.
That's good to hear.
She's got like that redness, and the aloe just makes it calm.
And it's good if you can get teenagers in a good kind of skincare routine, and they've not got to use loads of products, but just getting it clean and putting some moisturizer on. If you could get them doing that, then as they get older, their skin should be, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you all.